KASPA holders, you might want to sit down for this one, because the data, the charts, and even the whales are all screaming one thing right now: accumulation. KASPA's making serious moves, from whales pulling coins off exchanges, to brand new European listings, to massive upgrades that could literally push it into the top 5 cryptos by market cap in the next few years. Welcome back to Gold Rush Crypto Daily, your go-to source for daily crypto insights and bullish energy. I'm your host, breaking down everything you need to know to stay ahead in this crazy, fast-moving world of digital assets. Today we're diving into whales loading up big time on KASPA, massive exchange moves in Europe, a look at KASPA's crazy fast tech and how it could climb the ranks, and why long-term holders are showing diamond hands of conviction. Stick around till the end because I'll share my personal take on how high KASPA could go next cycle, and trust me, it's going to get bullish. Let's jump right in. According to KASPA builders on X, the whales are speaking, and they're saying one word: accumulate. As shown in the latest on-chain data, major wallets keep adding more and more KAS to their holdings. Smart money knows what's coming. Do you? Now that's a bold statement. And it's backed up by data. We've seen consistent whale accumulation patterns across multiple addresses. When whales buy, they don't do it for short-term flips. They're betting on long-term fundamentals. Why does this matter? Because when big money moves in silently, it usually signals strong conviction in future growth. Whales typically have access to deeper insights, from upcoming roadmap milestones to early exchange listings that the public learns about later. So, in plain terms, they're positioning now for what they expect later. Next up, another key signal from KASPA Daily. 4 out of the 5 largest KAS outflows came from centralized exchange wallets. A strong signal that major holders are moving coins off exchanges. That's huge. When coins move off exchanges, it's not just a random shuffle. It means holders are choosing self-custody. That's bullish for 2 reasons. It reduces liquid supply, less KAS available for sale, higher potential price pressure when demand rises. It shows confidence. People don't move coins off exchanges unless they plan to hold. This is how a strong on-chain foundation gets built, just like Bitcoin's early days when long-term holders began locking up supply, setting the stage for explosive price action later. So seeing this kind of activity on KASPA right now, that's textbook strong hands are buying behavior. Now let's talk conviction, because Ivan Ivanov, our 170 Pablovar, dropped an incredible insight. The inactive supply chart is my benchmark for a successful crypto project. The unmoved supply of KAS over 3 years shows the true conviction of knowledgeable and visionary investors. In simple terms, the inactive supply metric tracks coins that haven't moved in a long time. And in KASPA's case, that line's going up. That means more holders are sitting tight, not selling, not even transferring, just hodling. Ivan went on to call KASPA one of only 2 fair-launched projects alongside Bitcoin. That's no small comparison. And here's the thing. KASPA didn't raise funds through an ICO or pre-mine. It was fairly mined like Bitcoin. Pure proof of work. Combine that with its unique BlockDAG architecture, which scales better than traditional blockchains, and you've got a real technological edge that's attracting some serious long-term believers. Speaking of conviction, let's look at what's fueling that confidence. Because KASPA's tech roadmap is firing on all cylinders. This next one comes from YStan, Brow, and it's probably the most detailed breakdown we've seen lately of KASPA's future. How KASPA could realistically reach the top 5 cryptos. Alright, let's unpack that. As of October 2025, KASPA's market cap is around $138 billion, ranked number 57 on CoinMarketCap. Not bad for a project that only started gaining mainstream attention in the last couple of years. But here's where it gets wild. KASPA is the fastest POW Layer 1 blockchain in existence thanks to its BlockDAG structure, which allows massive scalability without sacrificing decentralization. Recent upgrades like the Crescendo hard fork push throughput to 10 blocks per second, up from just 1 block per second before. That's a 10x speed jump. And now, with Kasplex zkEVML2 going live, we've got smart contracts running on KASPA. That means DeFi, NFTs, gaming, dApps. The whole ecosystem is starting to take shape. But it doesn't stop there. Coming next are DAG upgrade for enhanced consensus security, ZK Bridge for smooth Layer 1 to Layer 2 transfers, full EVM compatibility and MEV Oracle integration. If all of that delivers, KASPA could realistically be in the top 5 cryptos by 2028, especially if the total market cap hits $10 trillion in the next cycle. Let's do the math. Top 5 cryptos right now range from $80 billion to over $2 trillion. For KASPA to break in, it needs about a 70x jump from here, which sounds massive, but not impossible given its growth rate and fair launch credibility. And here's the bullish bottom line from why Stan. Tech is live, smart contracts are running. Now it's all about execution, ecosystem growth, and major listings. Couldn't have said it better myself. Now let's talk adoption, because this next move opens KASPA to a whole new market. Scape Squad, and KASPA Daily both confirmed it. The KAS USDC pair is now live on Bybit EU. That's a European-compliant exchange listing, which means more traders and investors can now easily buy and sell KAS using a stablecoin pair. This is huge for liquidity and visibility, two things KASPA has needed to keep climbing the ranks. And the excitement didn't stop there. Scape's post tagged Binance, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and OKX, basically throwing down a challenge for the big guys to follow suit. If we see even one of those Tier 1 exchanges add KASPA spot listings next, that could be a major catalyst. And let's be real, when exchanges compete to list a coin, it's a sign that demand is growing fast. So, we've got whales accumulating, long-term holders locked in, exchange listings growing, and a tech roadmap that looks unstoppable. Let's bring it all together. Here's my take. KASPA isn't just another altcoin riding the hype wave. It's a next-generation proof-of-work network that's solving Bitcoin's scalability problem without giving up decentralization. We've seen this story before, first with Bitcoin's fair launch, then Ethereum's dApp explosion, and now KASPA is fusing those two worlds together with BlockDAG and zkEVM technology. The fundamentals line up: strong on-chain accumulation exchange, outflows, fair launch, rapid ecosystem growth, regulatory compliant listings. Put all that together, and the setup looks incredibly bullish for the next cycle. Of course, nothing goes straight up. KASPA's had its dips, but every single one has been met with stronger hands buying the floor. So my outlook? Long-term bullish. If KASPA keeps executing on its roadmap and lands those big listings, we could easily be looking at one of the biggest Layer 1 success stories of this decade. But that's just my take. What do you think? Could KASPA realistically make the jump into the top 5 by 2028? Or is the competition from Solana and Ethereum too strong? Drop your thoughts down below. I love hearing your takes. If you found today's breakdown helpful, smash that like button to support the channel. It really helps the algorithm push this to more crypto enthusiasts like you. And don't forget, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a daily dose of bullish crypto news. As always, this is not financial advice, so make sure to do your own research before investing. Alright fam, that's all for today's episode. Thanks for watching Gold Rush Crypto Daily. I'll see you in tomorrow's update, where we'll cover some massive on-chain movements and early signals ahead of next week's FOMC meeting. Stay bullish, stay informed, and as always, keep chasing that crypto gold.